EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Ready. Daniels starts with a pass. Short one there. He's got Ertz. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On play action, Daniels. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked up by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak's going to put it up right away. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Demarion Overshown there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 16.
First catch of the ball game for Deebo. That's a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down,
First
Washington.
and 10 at the 40-yard
They've done a
line.
nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. It's second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
From the gun, it's a give to Eckler. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Ready, break! Let's go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger! Ready?
From the shotgun on third down, Daniel. Samuel has it working the middle. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
First down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Cougar 19! Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Get up!
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
His kick is good. And the Commanders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
47!
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Commanders with the early lead. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. throwing is Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Marshawn Lattimore all over that. Gets a hand in there to knock it away. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Play action now. Prescott. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll be 3rd down.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Jack. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
6.
They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 2.
Come on. 60.
Now a give up the middle, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
On the set.
Here's 1st and 10.
Like it. Ready.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That one complete to Jalen Lane. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Daniels now going to look to throw. On the run to the right. Has caught. That's Lane. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, keeping his eyes downfield, knowing that pressure is coming. He's able to buy just enough time by leaving the pocket. It ultimately allows him to get that ball out right as he was getting hit.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
6 yards to go.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Yeah, that's a nice job. Something out of nothing. Sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4.
31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this.
Ready?
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80.
Here's Daniel. To the outside. Catch made by Brown. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Here we go. Start. Gravity line. Ready, ready.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. First down and more inside the 15. And he's in. Corey Krosky-Merritt. Touchdown, Commanders.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Next to score. Commanders 10. Cowboys nothing. To kick off for Washington.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Commanders first down.
Go check. Let's go.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. They'll need to pick it up on 3rd down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
Okay, ready? Ready?
3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Donovan Izaraku. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Prescott. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jacob Martin gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Pistol now for Prescott. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Eddie Goldman. He's in for the sack. And it will lead to 4th and very long. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Taken in at the 50. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Daniel. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw with Daniels. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
Washington.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Ready, ready.
Daniels gonna throw again. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Ready? Ready?
Throwing again. Daniel. He's got the veteran Zachers. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Washington.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Forced out left. He keeps it himself. And he's close to the goal line. Took the big shot at the end. But he indeed will have them set up for 1st and goal.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary. But then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
Here's a designed run. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Eckler trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. It's under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the 1st of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game as this one is also good. And the Commanders will extend their third quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Go play action. It's Prescott. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And that is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
On 3rd down, Prescott. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And now it's 4th down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds.
Come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Get him.
The drive will start on the ground. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Day. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Ben Sinnott was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. Say, hey!
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to be 4th down. To return, it is Turpin. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
35-yard line.
47. Yeah!
On the play fake. Dak. That's down the field for Lamb. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. On play action. Here's Dak. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Play action now. Prescott. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Dorrance Armstrong. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. On second down, it's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Third and long. Here's Dak to throw. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
Dak can throw it here on first down. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Second and 3.
To the air again. Prescott. This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 6. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Okay, break! Hey, come on! Hey! Go!
The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Taken down at his own 7-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Okay, ready?
Here's a second and 9. A the middle they go. Taking our defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, talk things over before third down.
Ready.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Commanders first down.
13 yards on the
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Hold the ready.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Pat the street. Here we go. 18 Cardinals.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ready.
From the 29. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 6.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Check.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to get the first down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Let's go. 60 Bison. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Oh, the ball is out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football. And good work there to get the first down yardage, and maybe better fortune that they get the ball back and Greg retained possession.
Nice job by the back there, Mike. He's able to get the first down, and I know that's where his mind was, but he can't forget to protect the ball, and that's the utmost importance. And fortunately for him, in this case, the ball ends up going out of bounds.
Back. Cowboy 80. Ready.
A run here. It's Chris Rodriguez. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready. Viking 18. Let's go.
Here's Rodriguez. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
A gain of 6 brings up
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 18 cards.
They'll run it. It's Rodriguez. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Come on.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. And it will be a very Merry Christmas.